His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting. The cabinet commended His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's address commemorating the final 10 days of the holy month of Ramadan, affirming that Bahrain will remain a nation of peace. The cabinet emphasized that in implementation of the royal directives, the government will take all necessary measures to strengthen national principles, enhance development and productivity, and advance Bahrain's reform process in cooperation with the constitutional institutions. The cabinet then expressed their hopes for a swift recovery to those injured by the hostile Iranian aggression, praised the professionalism of the kingdom's security and medical personnel in performing their national duties safeguarding Bahrain. The cabinet commended the bravery of the BDF and the competence of its air defense systems in successfully intercepting and neutralizing the threat of the Iranian attacks, and reaffirmed its pride in the military and security institutions' readiness to protect the kingdom and its people. The cabinet reaffirmed that protecting the safety of citizens and residents is a foremost national priority, emphasizing the imperative to follow official directives, rely solely on approved sources of information, and refrain from circulating rumors or publishing any content that may compromise national security or the kingdom's defenses. In this context, the cabinet highlighted the launch of the National Volunteering Platform and invited citizens and residents to participate in its campaign, reflecting the spirit of unity and social responsibility, as well as the public's awareness and cooperation with official authorities in supporting national efforts to safeguard the kingdom's security and stability. The cabinet reviewed the latest regional developments, affirming that Bahrain's security and stability led by His Majesty the King are due to His Majesty's unwavering efforts in preserving and safeguarding the kingdom's sovereignty and enhancing its capabilities to protect its national security institutions. The cabinet also reviewed the latest regional developments following the hostile Iranian aggression, as well as the measures taken to address the impacts of these attacks, and condemned the targeting of residential areas and civilians, which constitutes a grave violation of the kingdom's sovereignty. The cabinet expressed its gratitude and appreciation to the GCC countries and its allies for their support and solidarity with Bahrain, stressing the kingdom's pride in these stances, which reflect the deep-rooted relations with those countries. The cabinet affirmed its solidarity with the GCC member states, Jordan and allied countries targeted by the hostile Iranian aggression, as well as its rejection of any attempts to undermine the security and sovereignty of these nations. The cabinet reiterated that Bahrain maintains a legitimate right to self-defense and to take action to preserve its sovereignty in coordination with its allies. The cabinet then reviewed several memorandums. These were submitted by ministerial committees and ministers and approved the following: a memorandum of understanding between the Bahrain Chamber for Dispute Resolution and the Thai Land Arbitration Center; a memorandum of understanding in the fields of legislation and legal opinion between Bahrain's Legislation and Legal Opinion Commission and the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs of the Sultanate of Oman; the expropriation of several properties for public benefit to provide space for urban development; the government's response to several proposals submitted by the Council of Representatives. The cabinet also reviewed the following ministerial reports: the outcomes of Bahrain's participation in the extraordinary ministerial level session of the Arab League Council discussed the hostile Iranian aggression; the outcomes of Bahrain's participation in the extraordinary session of the Council of Foreign Ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation regarding hostile Iranian aggression targeting GCC countries; communications received by the Minister of Foreign Affairs from several foreign ministers and senior officials of allied countries expressing their condemnation of the hostile Iranian aggression targeting the Kingdom of Bahrain.